The pain after looking at your bank account after car payments and Christmas and other random bills. Adult life sucks. Don't become an adult, kids. Don't stay in school either. That's bullshit too. Just, I don't know. There's really no other options. Fuck life. Anyways, hey guys, it's Wild. We got a game here today against a fellow by the name of Savorey from my stream. Just another OU game using the one old Volturn team. I promise I'll start getting some new teams soon. Just gotta let me roll with what I roll with, dog. Or not, whatever. But anyways, opponent's team, he's got a good mix of some OU and some UU stuff, so that should keep it on par with me and a little bit interesting. So threats on his end I'm going to look at are going to be the Greninja and the Breloom and the Ambipom. Just because of the fact that with how they work, my fastest guy is Celebi, and then after that, Greninja and Ambipom can kind of run through my team a little bit just because they got some good power to them, and once Infernape and Celebi are out of the way, Breloom has a nice free reign, so I just gotta make sure I'm not caught on the wrong side of any weird switches, mainly preserving Infernape and Celebi, and with them, I should be able to run through his team well enough. At least that's what I'm gonna hope for, so yeah, leads on his end. I'm thinking he's either going to go with Greninja or the Ambipom, so I'm thinking go with Tyranitar just because of the fact that if he leads with the Ambipom, I can at the very least get Sandstorm up right away, and then I have enough pivots that I should be able to go out to, so that's kind of my thought process there. He leads with Ferrothorn instead, so I figure right off the bat, with T-Tar being in, he's not going to be inclined to be scared, so I figure right away he's just going to go for Stealth Rocks, which will give me free switching into Magnezone, so I can just fire off an HP Fire to try and take it out, so that's the plan, but I missed the kill, which is like, okay, I'm a Specs Magnezone, I know Hidden Power went down to 60 base power, but really, is that really enough to warrant not killing? Apparently. But he might also be running a huge amount of special defense investment, but still, I felt like it should have done a bit more than that. But whatever the case, take him out with another. He does get spikes up, which sucks, but oh well. He goes into his own Magnezone here. Fire off my HP Fire against him. He fires off his. I almost kill him. Just so short. Sucks, but I'm just going to have to live with it. But now I'm going to go to Landorus, because I figure at this point, I should be able to scare him out with the prospect of whatever. I'm thinking since I've seen no Life Orb or Leftovers, it is really starting to snow. God damn it. But with the prospect of whatever, I should be able to set up Stealth Rocks and force him to switch out, since I doubt he's really going to want to stay in HP Fire. And plus, with the prospect of an incoming Earthquake, he might as well take the opportunity to go into Togekiss, which he does, because then he would have just gotten in for free. But, yeah. I see him start setting up on me, which is kind of annoying, but I at least get the knockoff off. He had a Citrus Berry, which is weird, but whatever. But I figure Rotom should be the best thing to be able to take on a Togekiss, so I just go into that. I take the Air Slash pretty okay, which is going to prompt him to set up another Nasty Plot, I guess, figuring he'd be able to take a Volt Switch well enough, which, you know, he does, kinda, sorta, but that does put him in a range where I should be able to go into something else to revenge him, and I figure a Fire Punch from Choice Band and Infernape should be able to do the job at that range, so that's what I'm going to do, which it is able to do, so that is the end of Togekiss, which I thought it was going to be more annoying than that, just because I didn't really have much that could truly outspeed it and do as much damage output as I thought was needed, but luckily I'm just able to take it out, so that's great. But he goes into the Ambipom now. I'm going to go with my same thought process of wanting to get Sandstorm off with Tyranitar to wear it down a lot quicker, plus I really don't want to stay in Fire Punch. Like, I'd rather preserve Infernape for a little bit longer and see what I can do with it, but yeah, brought in Tyranitar, like I said, but now I know he's most likely going for like low kick or something, or even like a U-turn. Either way, yeah, I'd rather have Landorus take it just because it's a safer prospect of doing, plus I get the Intimidate off, and it just seems like an all-around better play than staying with Tyranitar, which he does go for low kick, so I was right. So yeah, here I thought he was going to want to U-turn out the Ambipom and try and preserve it for later, but instead he goes for double hit, but at the very least get the knockoff off on it, so now he has no Silk Scarf, which means his moves are even going to do more jack shit, or less jack shit than usual, so that works. I mean, the double hit actually did a decent chunk before, mainly because of the Silk Scarf. For now, double hit will do absolutely nothing, but I have rocks up anyway, so it's not like he's really switching in anymore with Aim Palm either way, but whatever the case, he went for U-turn, and I was just going to go for U-turn on my own in case he wanted to stay in. I get switch initiative and whatever I like, but because if I go into whatever, then it's like I get a free in with it, and I know what he has left, so I should be able to go into many things safely. But he U-turned of his own into Breland, which is even better because now I can go into Celebi freely and just kill it off with the Psychic, which he just goes for Mach Punch to just get some extra damage off on me. He goes into the Amber Pump, I guess, hoping he would live Stealth Rocks, but that is not the case, and he just dies from them. I can tell from that range he would die, so eh. But now he's going to bring in Greninja, and I obviously can't stay in here because I have a Scarf Celebi locked into Psychic. I mean, that's kind of foolish to stay in like that, but eh. But anyways, you get going to Tyranitar, because if this thing is finally the Life Orb guy, I can get Sandstorm up and just whittle it down with what little I can, and I mean, Tyranitar is basically useless at this point. Also, Gunk Shot looks terrible in game. God damn. But whatever. Get him up with Tyranitar, basically leaving it as death fodder, because I can just go back out to Celebi after this next turn and just get a free kill with that, if I so choose to, which he kills out my Tyranitar with Scald, which I was hoping he was just going to miss a Hydro Pump, which it really wouldn't have mattered, like, not as far as missing Hydro Pump goes, but I mean, it wouldn't matter what he went for truly, but I decided here to go into Rotom just because I've seen no Life Orb yet, so I should be able to take any hit and at least get some damage off with a Volt Switch, which I do, which should bring it in a range of killing it off with a U-turn, because I really didn't want to go into Celebi and miss Leaf Storm. I would rather get quote-unquote secured damage off. So yeah, just go into Celebi, like I said, just U-turn. I guess he didn't know I was Scarfed, I guess. I mean, I gave him no clues that I really was, considering Celebi does that speed Breloom naturally, unless he was running Jolly and I was running absolutely no speed investment with like a neutral speed nature, but whatever the case, just U-turn into Rotom, because it doesn't really matter what I U-turn into at this point, because all he has left is Magnezone, which just comes into rocks and dies, as I quite figured, but that will make it be the match. So GG, Savorey was fun and stuff. I don't know. Togekiss was a bit weird to deal with, but luckily I did enough damage with Rotom, so otherwise, like, you know, I dealt with everything well enough. You know, nothing was as threatening as I thought it was except for the Togekiss prospect, but whatever. But anyways, that is hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to not be a dick to your retail employees at Christmas. I don't know, but anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Such blah, recommend sub, and later guys.